wife and I decided that this year is the year that we need to have helmets. I don't like helmets. I ride a motorcycle. Don't like helmets riding the motorcycle. Don't like helmets riding the ATV, but we make the kids do it, and it's only fair that we do it too. And bigger picture, I've got friends that I've got one friend right now in a coma, despite wearing a helmet, had a motorcycle accident, super minor, one of those, there's no way somebody should be injured from that. He's been in a coma for a year and a half now, and figure that maybe a helmet isn't the worst idea. Something that you guys have seen in my other YouTube videos is the communication stuff. We've been trying to figure out how to do comms between me and my wife, my daughter, my son, and other people in our group. And we tried using some bow things that were programmed on some GMRS frequencies, some Midland GMRS radios, which are real shoddy quality, by the way. And then I really wanted to do something with Sena. It's not Sena. That's how all of us Americans want to pronounce it. But I watched another video where there was a rep from Sena who shared how to pronounce it. So S-E-N-A, Sena is the name. It's a Korean thing, I think.
Technically, it is pronounced Sena. Sena, 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 Sena.
We picked up some 30Ks, and my wife and I bought some helmets. We went up to Dennis Kirk. We're in the Twin Cities, Minnesota. So we drove up to Dennis Kirk a couple weekends ago and picked up some helmets, these 30Ks, a new storage box for my ATV. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it yet or not. It's narrower than I thought it would be, and the way the cushion is set up, it sits further forward than what I think I want. These 30Ks are pretty awesome, so we're going to get there. I'm going to have a few different videos about setting those up, mounting those on the helmet. I didn't take footage, so I might have to recreate that experience. It was super easy, I'll be honest. And then right now I'm working on a project to mount these helmets or provide a place to hang them in our garage. You can kind of see the garage here in the background. You can see right here where we hang our motorcycle helmets. And those are mostly used for the children. Well, we're going to take apart everything that's on that wall, that shelf, move this stuff that's down below there, move those helmets, and I've got 5 mounts for that wall and 5 mounts for that wall there. And what I'm doing is I'm just using some black plumbing pipe. This stuff here, I've got just a floor flange, they call it, 4.5-inch threaded section, 90-degree elbow, and a 3-inch threaded section, and then a cap. I watched some videos, looked at Pinterest and Instagram and just a lot of other Google searches, and a lot of people are doing this where they don't put something on top, and they just run a threaded rod. And let's see if I can get that real nice. But those threads are really sharp. I mean, really sharp. I don't have any cuts right now, but working in the electrical industry and things, I have had cuts from this kind of crap. And I can't imagine long term, especially, we'll see if we can get this to zoom, but there's burrs on that thread. And I can't imagine that doing nice things to that foam in that helmet. I just don't see it happening. So I went ahead and got a cap, and this works pretty good so far. I used my wife to hold this up, and we hung a couple of different helmets, including those half lids that are back there now. And we're not necessarily certain that those are going to do what we want them to do. They might need a different kind of hook or something. We'll get there. Here's what it turned out like. That's not how that helmet is supposed to be hung. But we ended up getting 5 top to bottom on the wall. I want to say there's something like 18 inches of spacing in between these. It doesn't seem to be damaging the helmets at all. You can kind of see in the bottom there a little indentation, but it's hardly noticeable on your head. And they all hold up pretty well. So the half lids hold pretty well, and the full helmets obviously hold pretty well. The one thing I'm missing is a place to hang goggles. So we've just been setting them here for now, and that doesn't seem to interfere between helmets. This one is still on the helmet. We're missing a couple helmets there downstairs because I'm playing with the Sena stuff. And yeah, I did not take video of the installation. It's pretty straightforward. These just bolt into this plywood. I did add this plywood because the sheetrock they used, I don't know if it's bad or if these things are just too heavy, but you can see I tried to mount them a couple of different places here, and those things just pulled right out way too easy. So what I did is I screwed into the stud with this particle board, and I actually decided that this direction on this wall here would be better than on this wall and on this wall. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And in parts, honestly, I think I'm about $35 into it in parts, including the particle board. That said, that was kind of left over from the flooring of the attic in the garage here. So that was almost free from another project. And then I'll talk more about the Sena 30Ks, why I went with the 30K instead of a 12S. There's a million YouTube videos out there about the Sena headsets and the backpack units and the 10GP whatever GoPro Bluetooth module and all that other crap. We'll work on it. I'll work on some videos, and just for those of you that care. I'm also still considering putting this camera system, for any of you that have watched my videos on my Harley here, this camera system that, right here, there's a camera, and there's another one back there. I've been considering putting that camera system on my ATV as kind of a primary, I don't know if you would call this a vlog, a vehicle log, or a video log, or a moto vlog, maybe? Is that the thing? So this is the fourth take of me trying to create this video with the GoPro and the Sena backpack and the helmet, and demonstrating some audio and some echoing and how to disable that echoing or turn it off. Hopefully this is the last take. So in take 1, I took the GP10, the Sena GP10, and my Hero 3, and I connected it. We're not doing so well here either. And I connected it to the back of the camera. I turned it on, and I even pressed record. I think. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. There we go. And so we recorded away. I put the helmet on, did my little lap through the family room and back, just to demonstrate with the ambient mic on that there was some echo. Now, what we'll notice here right now is there's no audio in this. Well, you won't notice it because there will be audio in the video I publish. But without this, the GP10 doesn't actually get any audio. This is the electrical connection between the GoPro's mic input and the GP10 audio input from the Bluetooth connection. So I'm going to connect this right here, and now you will be able to hear the audio from the headset when I put it on and the camera. So we're going to go ahead and set this guy up. It is recording. I do have the electrical connection. I'm going to go put a helmet on. Then we're going to get my wife and I to talk through the helmets just so you can get an idea of what the audio quality is and what it actually sounds like once I'm done with the little echo experiment and demonstration here for you. So for the fourth time, I'll throw my cheek squeezer on here and I'll activate my headset. It's activating right now. It's going to pair with my phone right away. And the phone is connected now. And now, on the back of the Hero 3, I just need to press this little pair button just to tell it to link. As soon as I touch that, I get a message saying, camera connected, noise control mode. I'm going to walk away. That way you can hear the echo decline and then increase as I walk back. What's happening is, with this little switch on the back of the camera, both the internal GoPro camera mic and the mic in my head, my helmet, are both on. So I'm going to walk away and then I'll turn around and come back. And I'll just do something like say a bunch of crap that nobody wants to hear, just so you can kind of get an idea for what's going on. So I'm about 25, 30 feet away. Turn around, walk back. Dippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo-dah, dippity-doo-dah, something like that. Alright, here I am, back. Everything's recording still. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on, or turn off rather, the internal mic. And you should have already noticed a decline or a complete elimination of the echoing. And so that's what that internal microphone is going to do, is if that microphone or that camera is going to be somewhere where it's not picking up both the audio from this helmet and the camera, that could be a good option. Say it's on the side of a pickup truck or what have you. On the four-wheelers, we've found that especially when you're at idle, it's really easy for these GoPros that aren't in a case to pick up the ambient microphone noise around them. The Hero 5 picks up my voice. You've heard that in a couple of videos. The Hero 3 will be in a case, a fully enclosed case, so we shouldn't run into too many problems there, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go upstairs, convince my wife to get on the headset for a few minutes, and that way I can demonstrate the audio quality for you. Does it say intercom on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Talk louder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now talk like we're outside on the ATVs.
I'm outside on ATVs. Okay.
That was crappy. Try saying something like, "You got a great bod there, ATV foo."
What's up, ATV man? With your ATV helmet and ice cream.
Alright, so not the hot bod thing.
Oh, hot bod thing.
Oh, alright. Okay. Thanks, I'm gonna go cry downstairs now.
Again?
Still.
Still?
Yeah. Alright, you can turn it off now.
What did you do different? Why am I doing this?
Because I'm recording a YouTube video.
Oh.
This is gonna go on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
So one of the things we noticed with the Sena headsets and the GP10 backpack was that there was a little bit of hissing and popping. If you're not familiar with the 30K headset, they use a mesh wireless technology as well as supporting the Bluetooth technology that the previous generations of headsets used. In the setup we had tonight, my wife and I were using the mesh mode between the helmets, and then I was using the Bluetooth mode between my helmet intercom and the GP10 backpack for the Hero 3. Some of that hissing and popping could be just the translation from that mesh technology, so from my wife's helmet to my helmet, and then over to the Bluetooth, and then the retransmit via Bluetooth to the Hero 3. The other thing was, I wasn't an insignificant amount of way away from the Hero 3. It was down here in the basement in my office, whereas my helmet and my wife's helmet were on our heads up in the living room across the house, so 30 feet and a floor up. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but there's a lot of metal. There's a furnace and ductwork and electrical and a lot of stuff, electrically speaking, in between us. So I still feel it sounds pretty good. It sounds better in the helmet than I feel it does on the GP10, but it all sounds better than nothing at all. So I'm looking forward to sharing audio with you guys over this summer during our riding season. We find some of our conversations extremely hilarious. I hope you guys do as well. Some of them are inappropriate. I'm trying to coach the family to be a little bit more PG on YouTube, but maybe that's your thing. So I'm looking forward to it this year. Leave comments, feedback, any ideas in the comments. I really appreciate it. So we'll see you out there.
Original lover. Catch your groove, girl. Catch your groove. That's right. Love it. Shug it. DJ. I would a man allowed to make you moist and wet.